Hey, my name is Nathan Hale, and I want to share a little bit of my life story with you about how the Psalms, and especially the Lament Psalms, have really blessed my life. So I'll start at the beginning with when I was a little kid. I used to love to play baseball. I used to play all the time. It was one of those things that I could do and just forget what time it was or if I was hungry, and I just loved to play the game. And I played ever since I was 4 years old, and I got into middle school and was doing very good, and I was bigger than all the other kids, and by the time I was 13 I was about 6'1", throwing in the mid-70s, and I just knew that I was gonna go somewhere with that, and I was passionate about it. And at school I wasn't that confident kid that I was on the baseball field. I got picked on a lot because I was a tall, kind of goofy, uncoordinated kid at school, and I couldn't wait for summer baseball Nathan to meet winter school Nathan and just show all those people at school that they were wrong about me and that I was good at something, and that I could really prove them all wrong with baseball. So going into high school, I broke my elbow while I was pitching, and I was devastated because it was going to be that thing that I was going to use to prove everyone wrong and make them respect me. And so I went into surgery and 6 months of therapy, and I missed my first season of high school baseball. And then my sophomore year I broke my hand 2 times and I couldn't play. And my junior year I tore my rotator cuff and tore a lot of cartilage out in my shoulder, of my pitching shoulder. And from broken elbow to broken bones to another surgery on my shoulder, I missed 3 years of playing baseball in high school. And I showed up to my senior year and I wasn't that good anymore because I haven't played in 3 years, and people would just joke on me because I wasn't good at baseball anymore. And baseball went from something that I loved to do and something I was going to prove everyone wrong with to being just another thing people joked on me about. And I made the very last out of the very last game of baseball that I ever played. I hit into a double play and it was all over. And so I went to college and I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know what I was passionate about anymore. I was just Nathan Hale. I wasn't Nathan Hale who played basketball or baseball or ran cross country or was the FCA president. I wasn't any of that stuff anymore. I was just Nathan Hale, and I didn't know what that meant anymore. And so I began to cry out to God, just God, please give me a new name. Give me a new purpose, a new passion for life, because I'm desperate and I've lost my love and I've lost my passion for life and I don't know what to do anymore. And my roommate at college was someone I didn't know, and he was just a really depressed person and just boarded up the windows in our dorm room and just played these dark video games all the time. Was just an angry and depressed person, and I just felt very far away from God. And my first semester at college was really scary and really different. Didn't have any friends, and I just didn't know what to do with my life. And so I began to ask God, why would you not use someone that wants to be used? Why would you not use me if I'm begging you to use me? I don't understand why you're not coming to my rescue right now. And I'm distraught and I'm scared and I'm really almost getting angry with you because you're not doing anything, and I don't know why you wouldn't do anything if I'm begging for you to use me. And so I heard a minister friend read Psalm 13, and it started out, how long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? And how long, will I go to bed just with tears in my eyes? And I totally registered with that. And I said, that's exactly how I feel right now. But it was such a short psalm, and by the end of it, in 6 verses, he had gone from how long will you forget me forever to, but I will sing to the Lord, for he has been good to me. The Lord's love is unfailing, and so I'm gonna start celebrating his rescue right now because I believe in his rescue so much. And so I just decided, right then and there, I felt the beginning of that song, and I wanted to be at the end of that song, and so I ran back to my dorm room and grabbed my guitar, and just in a it's just an intense movement of the Holy Spirit. Just in 15 minutes, wrote this song from that psalm that I had read. And next thing I knew, people at my university were singing it, and then they went home for the summer and taught it to all their churches. And next thing I knew, I started hearing all these stories about people that had just changed their lives and registered with that song, and that song had been the beginning of a new day for them. And it just absolutely changed my life to know that other people were being blessed by something that God had done in me. And ever since then, God has been doing even crazier things in my life than that. And He's taken me around the world teaching people how to garden, which is something that I used to read about all the time when I was when I was confused and I didn't know what to do, and I was asking God for new passion and purpose. I started reading about gardening and how to feed people with gardens. And so now I'm in Honduras, making this video right now, talking to some people in Arkansas about something God's done in my life. And I'm in Honduras right now learning Spanish and about to start this project where I think we're going to be able to grow 1 million pounds of food a year on a couple acres of land to feed people that live in a dump right now and eat out of garbage piles. And so just trust me when I say that if you ask God boldly to do something with your life, that He will do something very bold in your life. And if you call God out, then He will call you into ministry. If you want God to do something big with you, then beg Him for big things, and He'll do that. And I pray that if you're in the beginning of Psalm 13 and you're begging God, how long? Will you forget me forever? I hope that you pray that prayer with sincerity, and I hope you're ready. Because if you do pray that prayer, God is going to take you somewhere beautiful, somewhere you have no clue about right now, and do something with your life that's so crazy that you may just end up in another place, in another country, feeding hundreds of people on a daily basis out of a free piece of property that the government gave you. So never underestimate God. And I hope that you can find yourself in the end of Psalm 13 and truly and sincerely sing, I will sing to the Lord, for He has been good to me. Blessings. Blessings to you, and peace be with you all. Bye.